mob, we back at him again, man. When they thought it was finna end. Thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy stories with V. At this time, mob, y'all know what I need y'all to do for us. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We are on that road to 100,000 subscribers. If you're new to the platform, welcome. Y'all know the motto by now. Kick back, relax. I got the rest of the show. AV mob, let's get him, let's get him. Let's go. What's up, mob? We back at him again, man. Kicking it off from the top. V Crime, story time. Let's get him, let's get him, let's go. At this moment, man, if you rocking with the platform, you tapped in and tuned in, smash that subscribe button. At this moment, smash that subscribe button, drops a comment, hit that like button. Let's dive into it, man. We back at him again, the cut. JCI, Jesse, whatever you want to call it, man. Now, this prison was nicknamed the cut, man. I believe this is the new cut, but just a prison or institution or penitentiary being named the cut, what it stood for, what the actual meaning behind it was, it just didn't mean the cut for all the cuttings that was going on inside or all the brutal hits that was going on inside. It meant, man, that you was cut off from the world, you was cut off from society, you was cut off from your family, you was cut off from the everyday life that you was accustomed to living to, man. So once you come inside of these walls, once you come inside of these doors in this institution, the life in the world that you knew on the outside, all that comes to a complete halt, a complete cease, and now you enter into a whole nother jungle, as you can see behind me. So now, this story right here, man, takes place, like I told y'all, in JCI, the year 2014. We got a young man named Tyrese. Now, of course, him name being Tyrese, a.k.a. everybody called him Reese. West Side dude, certified. So now, let's take it. Before we make it to the penitentiary, let's start in the street. So now, Reese was a young West Side hustler for real, coming up doing the 1-2. He ran with a vicious little squad. Now, the squad that he ran with, they just was elite hustlers. Yeah, they'll go ahead and head tap somebody if they hand called for, but they wasn't running around on gang time. They wasn't running around looking for dudes to get into it with. They more so was like, man, get the money, get the broad, stay out the way, drive fast cars, dress fly, and, you know, had that reputation in the town as, man, them dudes right there is honorable. They get money. If you try, they hand there, spank you, but they not looking for problems. They're in the problem, but they not looking for them. So now, he ends up, you know, situation end up happening. Dudes end up trying to rob Reese. Reese wanting to get back because one of his homeboys end up getting hit. Now, a big thing about Shorty was, man, he lived and died off loyalty, man. Meaning, if you family, we gonna treat you like family no matter what. Ain't no jumping ship when it get hard. Ain't no bailing out when you feel as though the odds is against us, man. If you with us, you with us. One for all for one. So now when his little homeboy get hit, the homeboy down in the hospital, he in shock trauma. You know, they trying to see if he gonna pull through or not. Whole time Reese take it upon himself. He jump in the car, spin around the little nigga hood. I'm talking about he get the nail and shit. Bong, 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 bong. Now, mind you, he hang out the window for real. He ends up hitting the little dude. Now, of course, like I always tell y'all, man, street politics apply when people benefit. Meaning, yeah, man, if you committed a crime and somebody tell on you, man, that nigga's a rat, he's a sucker, man, you know what it is with me, oh, murder, I really live under that law. But soon as somebody do something to your cousin, your brother, your sister, your aunt, now homicide got you in the room and you in there crying, talking about, I'm telling you, man, it was the Lord dude, Lord Don, now he be over here, this, that, and the third, because now your emotions involved. Now because that shit done hit home with you, you done forgot all the dirt that you done did in the street. And 9 times out of 10, these are the mindset and the wicked motherfucking ways that a person to think when they in those situations. You done forgot and throughout all the dirt you done did, all the pain you done put a motherfucker through, because now you getting a little taste of your own medicine. Now you willing to compromise the morals that you was supposed to be brought up and built on. So now, boom, you know, Reese go around there, he get wild out the car, somebody, family member get hit, homicide come around there, they ready to broad up, and the little dude, they ends up telling. Now they tell because they scared for real, and they know the motherfucker that did whatever they did to Reese homeboy. Long story short, they grab Reese up. When they grab him up, he still got the pistol on him that was used in the little demonstration. Whole time they book him, he gets booked, he go through trial, they give him 25 for an attempt. So now you already know what it is. He hit it up JCI, he hit it up the Jungle, he hit it up the Cut, he hit it up that motherfucking Big Yard, the Big Pound. So now, when he get up there, right, this is where the society shot come into me. When you see somebody come into an institution, unless they just burnt out, they used to being in and out, they already know they got they landing when they come there. It's like a dead in headlights because you trying to get reaccustomed. Now, mind you, you already accustomed to doing time because you coming from an institution wherever you caught your time at. Now you coming into the system. But You not used to doing time here. You don't know what the compound is like right here. You could have just left a motherfucking spot where as though you was ducked off. It was laid back, wasn't no noise. Everybody just wanted to do their time. Motherfuckers was programming, going to school, learning how to cut hair, getting their metal trades, all that old other shit. Now, you come up JCI, niggas is on straight bullshit. No, we ain't doing no programming. We jacking shit. We smacking shit. You better get with us or motherfuckers is getting you out of here. And those are the type of rules that you'll walk into. Now, mind you just being a man, you don't got no choice but to stand up for yourself. You could say on the ride from the jail, on the bus, to the pen, you could be telling yourself, man, I'm going to stay out the way. I ain't bothering nobody, man. I'm not ready to make no ruckus. I'm going to try to work my time down, get in a couple of programs, and then boom, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. But soon as you get there, you could go use the phone and somebody come and hang your fucking phone up. Now, right there, all that you wanting to do good, you stand out the way, all that shit is out the window because if you let this demonstration slide right here, 9 times or 10 times, 11 times out of 10, if you let that first demonstration slide, if you don't execute, if you don't demonstrate and put on a performance that very first go round, you're going to have a line of wolves that's waiting just to touch you because they know you vulnerable. They know you going to go for it. They know you sweet. They know you green. And sad to say, normality in an abnormal place, that shit just don't comprehend. People don't understand good-hearted people. The only thing they see is, man, he's somebody we can take advantage of because you wouldn't be in here for having a good heart. Now, granted, that's a 2020 dilemma because you got people that are incarcerated just because, man, you know, shit, I couldn't get a job. I got a son. I can't have my family hungry. I went outside and sold a little bit of 1-2, ended up getting booked. That don't mean they a fucked up person. It really mean they a good person. They trying to provide for their family, but they just had to do it in a bad way. So, long story short, for real, Reese come through. Now, when he get up JCI, he come through the pound for real. He get on his tail. He laying on C block. So now when he get on the tail, he don't know. It's all eyes on him. You got big dogs from all over the town. West side, east side, south side, the county, all over. But it's OGs there, shot callers there. So now you got the one shot caller for real. He from over East Baltimore. They call yo Black Ant. Now, Black Ant, he down for a body. He got life, no parole. So you already can tell the mindset. And he got pulled right here, not only on his tail or on his unit, he got pulled throughout the whole system. Now, he run with a squad that ain't to be played with. He got him a crew that ain't doing no talking. They coming for whatever they want. And if you ain't with them, you on the motherfucking menu. So now, the first night for real, he come through, Reese come through, he go in his cell, he get himself situated, he come back out. So let's say he right here standing on the tail. Black Ant probably right here whole time. He walk around with me. I'll let you real quick, shorty. Yeah, my name Black Ant. We know who you is for real. We know your name, Reese. Look right, welcome to the cut. Welcome to JCI, big boy. All that shit you did in the street, that shit don't even really count for much back here. Any reputation and any name that you plan on making for yourself, that shit gonna start from right now because like I say, motherfucker don't care what you did on the outside. You could have had 20, 30 bodies, but you did that shit with a weapon. Ain't no weapons in here. So now once you in here, you might fall victim to motherfucking cleaning somebody's floor. Who knows if you don't got it in your heart. So now Reese like, all right, shit, I mean, that's a bet. You know it is what it is. I ain't got no problem showing a motherfucker who I'm is. He say, all right, that's a bet. But what he don't know is, you know, Black Ant didn't just put an eyeball and a signal on him to all his young boys like, yeah, this the new fish right here. Whenever y'all get a chance, go pull up on yo. So now they go through the rest of the day, everybody laid back whole time before they lock in. Lil Reese shoot to the shower for real. He jump in the shower trying to get himself situated. Whole time, 3 young boys that Black Ant and sit, they running there, they get to wearing them out. Bang, bang, bang. I'm talking about they dropping them on this shit, they stomping them out. One of the little dudes ready to take it too far. He whip out. Now when he whip out, he go to slam that motherfucker. Thank God that Reese is kind of in a tussle with one of the dudes, and the little dude kind of move him so it don't hit him, it scratch him. But it was like 3 centimeters away from his lung, so thank God that it played out like that. Boom. They do what they do. They gets up out of there, but they leave Shorty in the shower whole time. Now, Reese know this ain't no place where I can report this shit. I ain't got no time to holler, scream, cry. He get himself situated. He stumble back down the tier. He fall in the cell. Now, when he falls in the cell, he like, all right, that's a bet. I see how motherfuckers playing. But you got to understand, he already know I'm outnumbered. I ain't really got no support. And I ain't got nobody that's rocking with me or that I'm rocking with on this particular unit or on the pound. For all I know, this is first day here. So now he like, all right, that's a bet. But he quickly learned that this shit is about being observant. This shit is about watching who is who run who really tough, who not, who bluffing, who faking. This shit is like a chessboard. You got to look at the penitentiary like a college. You got to look at it like a chess game. If I move this piece, what is it going to cost me? If I take this piece, what am I going to gain? How do I make it to the door? How do I make it to the other end of the board, which is back into society? So now, boom. He like, all right, that's a bet for real. He laid back. He starts scoping the scene. He see who running the phones, who got the power, who catching the yams, who, you know what I'm saying, who doing they want to, who got the strip, so forth and so on. So now he laid back for about a year. But during this year, he making his own little connections. He actually going to recruit mode. He start recruiting young niggas that's trying to get up under him. And he got some youngers that's big, strong. They just was, you know, like outcasts, outsiders. They ain't had nobody that was rocking with him. Whole time Reese had the gift of gab. So now he bringing all the men together that's rocking with him. You look up in 12 months, he probably got like him 25, 30 soldiers that's back in his place. So now Black Ant saying all this shit that's going on, but Black Ant got his own controversy. Him and another gang that's, you know, on the rise, they get into a conflict. The new gang end up flushing Black Ant and them out. Now, mind you, Black Ant end up sending one of the dudes all the way up there. That's why he ended up getting transferred to the Supermax. So he gone. Once the leader gone, the next in command got to step up, but he wasn't the type of dude that could run the show. Like I told you, everybody not a thinker, everybody not built or made to be put into a power position. So now when the new dude get into the ranks, he end up doing some fuck shit. They ends up, you know, punishing him, getting him up out of there. And long story short, that little mob ended up getting broke up. So now you got the new gang, we gonna call them the Bloodhounds. Then you got Lil Reese and them. They not a gang, but they're a crew, they're a mob, they pushing all together. So now, boom, they ends up setting up a year that went past. Another year go by, 2 years. So by the second year, Reese the man I'm talking about, he hitting the visiting room, he bringing the strips back, the grass, the king, he got bikes on deck, he done linked in with COs, he got this shit pumping and jumping. Now, it's so crazy that even though he didn't get his get back on Black Ant, for the time that Black Ant was there and that Reese was laid back, you know, being observant, he was really watching Black Ant and how he built his organization, how he ran his crew. Oh, all right, they stashed it over here. They did this over here. They had them type phones. They had this type power, whatever the case may be. So now he the man, but you still got the Bloodhounds on the rise, and they trying to make their name. One day they, you know, they try to go for the king. They like, shit, fuck that shit. We ain't gonna be able to get Reese. Let's get one of his homeboys. They go ahead and catch him one day. He coming from working out. He going to sell to the little dudes running there. I'm talking about, man, they wear his ass out. They wear him out. So now they gets up out of there, you know, the COs end up finding Shorty in the cell. They get him, they got to helivac him to an outside hospital. He ends up pulling through. But just like what caused Reese to be in this situation, him being loyal to his friends when he get the word like, what? Niggas did what to bro? Man, say less, we ready set this motherfucker off. And he do just that. He tell all his homeboys, man, everybody strap up. Everybody come outside with 2 of them motherfuckers on you. When we go to yard tomorrow, them niggas is getting punished. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And whoever from outside don't go and don't put in no work, when we get back in this bitch, you niggas is on the menu too. So now everybody is on high alert, like, oh shit, man, Reese on this bullshit, he ain't playing no more, boom. But they already know what time it is, it's time to go. They all load up, strap up, 2 arm on them. They get the big Jaggers or whatever they got to put on them, they little arm and shit. Come the next day, they go out to the yard. And man, once the COs do whatever they do, they out there for about 5 minutes. They take 1 lap around the track. They set it the fuck off. I'm talking about all Reese and them homeboys. They just start charging all the Bloodhounds. Wow! Man, that shit is like a motherfucking gladiator fight, man. That shit like a 300 Spartan movie. But Lil Reese and them going to work. They dumping niggas on their head. They stomping them out, dragging them across the motherfucking shit, weighing them out, hanging that motherfucker in them. They called that shit the Reese hit, man. I'm talking about after that day, when they ended up getting done with Shorty, man, 3 people ended up being helivacked out of there. 2 people ended up getting paralyzed, but it was probably over 7 people that just ended up getting hit. So you got the 7 that got hit, 3 helivacked, and 2 paralyzed. So that's what, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 12 motherfuckers that then got hit. So boom, they ends up banging out the mace. They lock everybody down. That night they grab Reese. They throw him in the hole. They throw him on lockup. But as he on lockup, he like, man, fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck about no ticket, man. I sit back here. This shit ain't about nothing. He get an unsuspected knock at his cell. Whole time it's the ATF and the FBI. Boom, they grab him from there. They transfer him to a federal little supermax little lockup joint. They tell him that he being now he's going to be charged not only for whatever he fighting in there, but they try to charge him with like a little gang shit that he was running in the jail and give him a federal charge. So now you got the 25. Then they ended up giving him like 8 or 10 years in the Fed. So after he do the state time, he got to go straight to the federal joint and do that time. Wicked and wild situation, man. All over a young nigga being a good friend to his homeboy, costing him 25 years. Then him trying to survive and become the person that he got to survive to be in this type of circumstances. You end up catching another 10 years for not even you really being in the gang. You just having a group of homeboys that I got they back, they got mine. But this is why I tell y'all, man, don't get involved. It ain't worth it, man. Stay on the streets, do the right thing, have a mind of your own. But with that being said, Mob, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you fell a lot with your boy stories with me. At this time, one more time for me, Mob, like, share, comment, and I repeat, slam dunk that subscribe button, y'all. We'll be at 100K in no time from the bottom of my heart. I love each and every one of y'all, man. Listen, salute to all the new subscribers, man. Salute to all the new support. Salute to the Day One members, man. V Mob, V Crime Story Time, man. 2025, we taking over the game. So at this time, again, smash that subscribe, share the channel, man. Share the channel to your homeboy, aunt, nephew, niece, cousin. Share it to every damn body. I love y'all, man. Let's get it. Let's go.